NBA 2K23 has almost been out for a month now, and I have found the ultimate all-around demigod. If you guys are looking for a tall build that can shoot lights out, dribble and combo up like a guard, dunk on any defender in the paint, and most importantly, play defense on any position 1 through 5, look no further because you have found the perfect video for you. Before I show you guys this tall 4-way demigod build, make sure y'all drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're on this road to 10,000 subscribers, and turn on post notifications if you're new so you never miss a video. And with that being said, man, let's get right into this build, y'all. Alright, y'all, man, as y'all can see, we are in this builder, and as you guys can see, I am on next gen NBA 2K23. And one thing I do want to say about this build is you guys can make this on both current and next gen. They both have the same builder. The only difference is the badge tiers, but you guys can make the same build. So just copy down the exact stats that you guys see if you guys are on current gen, or if you guys are on next gen, just copy down the same stats and you guys will make my exact build without a problem. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I made this build because I wanted a build that was tall, that could do everything and play defense on any position. If you guys made my other 6'9" build, that is a really good build, but one thing I do see in that build that I lacked was being able to defend centers, and I want to be able to defend centers in this game because a lot of people are big this year. There's bigger builds this year, so you guys want to be able to defend any position. So that's why I made this build right here. So for the position of this build, you guys want to go is small forward. You guys want to go for a forward position because it gives better attributes, and your speed with ball, you guys will see later, we need that to be a 75 so we can unlock majority of the dribble moves. If we go power forward, we will not get that 75 speed with ball rating, and we really need that. So you guys want to make sure you guys go small forward for this build. And if you guys are playing park, pro-am, or anything like that, this build is really good for small forward or power forward in the rec. And if you guys are playing center in the park, this build is just fine. Like I said, this build can defend any position 1 through 5, so you guys will not have to worry about playing with other people that are guards or anything like that. You guys can play any position you guys want on this build. So make sure you guys go small forward for the position, and then handedness does not matter and the jersey number does not matter. All right, so for the height of this build, like I said, I wanted a tall build that could do everything. So for the height of this build, I went 6'9", and 6'9" is the best height to go in this game because you get a lot of good tier 2 badges that other builds would normally unlock at tier 3. So at 6'9", you guys get a lot of good badges unlocked at tier 2 instead of tier 3. So that's the reason I went 6'9" on my build. And now for the weight, you guys want to put this all the way down to 206 pounds. We want to make sure we still have a high strength so we can guard those centers in this game, because you guys know strength is important this year. It helps you get contests at the rim and it helps you drive as well. So you guys want to make sure you guys have this high strength. And now for the wingspan on this build, like I said, we want to be able to guard every position on this game, so we're going to go a little higher on the wingspan. We're going to go 7'5" on the wingspan. If you guys want to, you guys can go 7'4" on the wingspan, but you guys will not be able to play as good as defense. So I recommend you guys put the wingspan to 7'5" so that we will have good defense on this build and we can guard every position. And if you guys do go max wingspan, you guys lose that 80 strength, and we want that 80 strength. So make sure you guys go 7'5" for the wingspan. And now the body shape does not matter. This does not affect anything. I went solid on mine. And now for the attributes, you guys want to copy me down exactly so that you guys can maximize the amount of badges you guys get in each category. So for the close shot, you want to put that up to a 67. Around a 67 to a 70 close shot is really good. You guys will hit every close shot you guys have underneath the basket. So you guys want to make sure you guys put your close shot all the way up to a 67. And now you guys want to put your driving layup to an 80. An 80 driving layup unlocks a lot of good layup animations, and you guys want to make sure you guys have these layup animations. You guys can unlock the jelly layup animations with this, and that layup package is really good. So you guys want to make sure you guys have your driving layup at an 80 so you guys aren't missing any layups. And next, you guys want to put your driving dunk to an 86. Like I said, this build does get contact dunks, and one thing I do like about this build a lot is that you guys can get gold limitless takeoff. Limitless takeoff is a super good badge to have on gold, and I really recommend it. And we will also get really good dunks on this build as well, because we get an 86 driving dunk, so we can unlock majority dunk packages. So you guys want to make sure you guys put your driving dunk to an 86 so you guys can get that gold limitless takeoff and silver posterizer. And next, one thing that's underrated about this build is the standing dunk. You want to put the standing dunk all the way up to a 70. You guys unlock a lot of good dunk packages at a 70 standing dunk. You guys can get the elite rim pulls and the pro rim pulls and the Ben Simmons dunks, and those are really good standing dunk animations, and you want to make sure you guys have those because I found that standing dunks are really important in this game. You guys can get bailed out by them a lot, and who doesn't really love a bailout? So you guys want to make sure you guys put your standing dunk all the way up to a 70. And as you guys can see, we get 16 potential badge upgrades. I'll show you guys later in this video as well how to work those badge tiers if you guys are on next gen, and the best badges to run if you guys are on current gen. So you guys want to make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And next, for your shooting, this is a really good thing about this build. This build can shoot really consistently. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to put your 3-pointer all the way up to an 83. And then next, you guys want to put your mid-range all the way to a 71 to unlock 18 potential shooting badges. An 83 3-pointer, 71 mid-range is just fine, especially if you're going to be spotting up on this build or even dribbling on this build. An 83 3-pointer is more than enough. You guys can put it up if you want to, but there's literally no point to it. So I really recommend just keeping it at 83. And we will get limitless range on this build on bronze. If you guys wanted to, like I said earlier, if you wanted to put your wingspan down to a 74 to unlock the 85 3-pointer, you guys can, but I recommend that you guys put this at an 83 so that you guys can maximize the amount of defense possible on this build. So you guys want to make sure you guys copy this down for your shooting. And a 71 mid-range might seem low to you guys, but trust me, if you guys are wide open and shooting a good shot, you guys will make that shot every single time. And one thing I do want to add is this is your personal preference. If you guys do play rec or pro-am, you guys can upgrade your free throw if you guys want to. I made this build specifically for park, not really for pro-am and rec, but if you guys do want to use this build in the rec or pro-am, like I said, this build can be used anywhere you guys want. Upgrade your free throw if you guys play rec or pro-am, but if you guys do not, if you guys simply just play park, go ahead and just keep it at a 58. And next, you guys want to copy this down right here for your playmaking. For your pass accuracy, put that all the way up to a 75. A 75 pass accuracy is a sweet spot because you guys don't want to be throwing slow passes so that they get intercepted on the court. So you guys want to make sure you keep this at a 75 so you guys have a good speed on the passes that you guys throw. And next, you guys want to put your ball handle to an 85. If you guys wanted to, you guys can max this out to an 87 to get more playmaking badges, but I found that 85 ball handle is really good because you guys get a lot of good dribble moves with this, and you guys unlock a lot of really good dribble moves, and you're 6'9" on this build, and you will be able to dribble. So you guys want to make sure you guys put your ball handle to an 85. Do not lower this any more than an 85 because you guys will not be able to unlock all those good dribble animations. So I really recommend keeping this at 85, or if you want to increase it, you guys can, but you guys are gonna have to take a hit somewhere else. So I recommend just keeping it on 85. And next, you guys want to put your speed with ball at a 75. This is so that we can unlock majority dribble styles, and dribble styles are super important. If you guys do want the best dribble moves, I have posted that as well on my channel, so you guys can go check that out. But you guys want to make sure you guys keep your speed with ball at a 75 so you can unlock all the good dribble styles. And that's the main reason we went small forward on this build instead of power forward, because we need this speed with ball at a 75. Make sure you guys do not touch this. Keep it at a 75 so you can unlock all those good dribble moves. And the next thing I want us to go over is the defense, which is my favorite part about this build. I made this build strictly for defense to make sure it's good on defense so it can guard any position 1 through 5. You guys can adjust this to your liking, but this is how I did mine. So what I did with my interior defense, I put that up to an 84. And 84 is a sweet spot. You guys will get a lot of good contests. So you guys want to make sure you guys put this up to an 84 so you guys get a lot of good paint contests. And along with the block rating we got on this build, you guys will get a lot of good paint contests and be able to block a lot of shots and stop stuff that goes in the paint. So you guys want to make sure you guys put this at an 84. And next, for your perimeter defense, like I said, you can guard any position on this build. You want to put your perimeter defense all the way up to an 86. Do not lower this at all because as you guys see, when we lower it, we lose our silver clamps and gold challenger, and we want those badges. So you guys want to make sure you keep this at an 86. If you want to increase it to an 88 to get that Hall of Fame menace, you guys can go ahead and do that. I recommend just keeping it at an 86 because you guys are going to need to save those upgrades for your block and your rebounding. And next, you guys want to put your steal all the way up to a 78. A 78 steal is a sweet spot because you guys will get a lot of plucks on this build, and you guys get that silver interceptor badge, and I really like that badge a lot. You really need to get lane steals on this game to get stops on defense, and I prioritize that a lot as well on my builds. So you want to make sure you guys keep your steal at a 78 so you guys can unlock that silver interceptor. And next, you guys want to put your block all the way up to an 88. The reason I went 88 on my block instead of an 87 is because I want that Hall of Fame chase down artist. In my opinion, that badge is going to be needed this year, and I feel like it's going to be needed in general because you guys see that chase down blocks aren't really at the highest point right now. So you guys want to make sure you guys have Hall of Fame chase down artists on this build. For that reason, I went 88 block. And next, for your offensive rebound, you guys want to put this all the way up to a 77. A 77 is really good. It's really close to 80, so you guys will not get horsed on the defensive end or the offensive end. So you guys want to make sure you guys put your offensive rebound to a 77. And lastly, you guys want to put your defensive rebound all the way up to an 89. As you guys see, when we lower your defensive rebound to an 88, we lose that defensive badge, and we do not want that. We want to make sure we keep that defensive badge. We want extra defense. Like I said, I made this build to prioritize defense and still do everything else. So you guys want to make sure you guys keep your defensive rebound to an 89. And like I said, you guys are 6'9" with an 89 defensive rebound, 88 block, 86 perimeter defense, 84 interior. You guys are going to be getting a lot of stops on defense, especially if this build is on your team. And next, for your physicals, you guys want to copy this down exactly. Do not change anything. And one thing I do want to say is speed with ball and speed and acceleration are two different things. Your speed and acceleration is how fast you move off the ball without the ball in your hand. So you guys want to make sure you know that. So if you guys think this build is going to be slow, trust me, it's not. And you guys also get gym rat, which is a plus 40 all your physicals. You guys want to make sure you guys know that. So for your speed, you guys want to put that up to a 75, and your acceleration, you guys want to put that up to 75 as well. So we break even with a 75 acceleration on both, and that's super good, especially if you're playing twos on this build. You can play threes. It's also still good on the threes. I really recommend this build on the threes and twos, or even the one score if you guys play the one score. This is a really good break even stat, so you guys are fast enough to grab those loose balls and stuff like that. So you guys want to make sure you guys copy this down for your speed and acceleration. And now the major thing on this build on your physicals is you want to put your strength all the way up to an 80. Strength matters this year because you guys do not want to get bullied in the paint, especially when you're trying to get stops on defense. You guys don't want to go against like any dunkers or interior finishers and just get bullied. So you guys want to make sure you guys keep your strength at an 80 so that you guys can get stops in the paint. And next, you guys want to put your vertical to a 75 so you guys can unlock those both pro contact dunks. And lastly, you guys just want to max out your stamina to a 95. 95 stamina is the sweet spot. Stamina is important this year, so you guys want to make sure you guys have that stamina at 95. And as you guys can see, we get a really high badge count on this build: 16, 18, 19, and 27. But what if I told y'all there's a catch? We will also get 4 extra badges that we can add by playing that My Career quest, as you guys can see on your screen right here. We're gonna go ahead and add 2 to our shooting and add 2 to our playmaking. So our badge count is really 16, 20, 21, and 27. That is a crazy badge count, especially for this build being so tall and being able to do everything. So you guys want to make sure you guys copy this down for your stats right here. But now for your takeovers, this is your personal preference. You guys can do whatever you want. You guys can get rim take on this build. You guys can get glass cleaning take. You guys can get a lot of good takeovers on this build. But what I did for my build is I went sharp take first, limitless range, and I went lock take secondary. These are the 2 best takeovers in my opinion, and this just fits my playstyle the most. So this is what I would go for my takeovers. But like I said, this is personal preference. You guys can choose whatever you guys want. And then as you guys can see, this is the build right here, man. A 3-and-D wing. Do not get discouraged by the name. I know it says 3-and-D wing, but this build can literally do everything. And we get compared to LeBron James, which is pretty much the GOAT of basketball. So hey, why wouldn't you want to be compared to the GOAT of basketball? And now it is time to get onto these badges. Let me show you guys the best badges to run and how to work these tiers. So make sure you guys pay attention to that right here. And now to show you guys on how to work these tiers and the best badges to run. So the first badge you guys want to put on is Slithery Finisher on silver. This just increases the player's ability to slide through traffic. When you guys are going up for layups and dunks, you guys will protect the ball and slide through traffic. And like I said, we went 6'9" for a reason. You guys get this badge at a tier 1 badge when you're 6'9", and that's the main reason that 6'9" is really good, because you guys get really good tier 2 and tier 1 badges, because mainly Slithery Finisher is a tier 2 badge for other builds. So when you're 6'9", it is a tier 1 badge, and that's the main reason we went 6'9". And then next, you guys want to put on Limitless Takeoff on gold. This is a really good badge. It helps you take off when you're farther from the rim to dunk the ball. So you guys want to make sure you guys copy this down right here for your Limitless Takeoff. And next, you guys want to put on Fearless Finisher on bronze. You guys don't need this at a high tier because you guys are going to be able to dunk the ball a lot, because we get an 86 driving dunk. So you're going to be dunking the ball more often than less. So you guys want to make sure you guys put this on bronze. And as you guys can see right here, we have 6 badge points available. And what we're going to do is we're going to core this badge. Instead of just putting it on regular, we're going to core this badge. And what a core badge means is you guys get those points back for the badge points you spend on that badge. So you guys want to make sure you guys core this by pressing Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation. You guys press Y on this and you guys get those badge points back. And then you guys have 6 badge points left while you can still have that badge. And then you guys can do whatever you guys want. If you guys want to put it on bully, you guys can do that. But this is what I would run for your finishing badges right here. And not for your shooting, you guys want to make sure you guys know that we have 20 shooting instead of 18. So what you guys want to do for your shooting is you guys want to run amped on gold or silver, whatever you guys want. I run mine on silver. It just reduces the penalty the fatigue has on a player, the ability to make the shots. And then you guys want to run green machine on gold. It just helps you consecutively green your shots. And then you guys want to put on agent threes. This badge pops up for any 3-pointer you shoot. Basically, it does not just work with fadeaways and stuff like that. It works for everything. So you guys want to make sure you guys have this on. And then as you guys can see, we have 7 badge points available. And then we get to core a tier 3 badge or any badge that we want. But it's mainly smart to core a tier 3 badge. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and core our catch and shoot on gold. And then we get those 7 points back. And then we can put on limitless range on bronze. And then we can put on comeback hit on silver, or we can increase our amp. So whatever you guys want to do, you guys can choose from there. But I just want to show you guys how to work those tiers. And these are the best shooting badges I would run for this build. So make sure you guys copy this down for your build. And next for your playmaking, remember we have 21 playmaking instead of 19 because we adding +2. And so the best badges I would run is quick first step on gold. This just makes you faster out almost any dribble move you do. So you want to make sure you guys have this badge. And then next, you guys want to run hyper drive on silver, which is another really good badge. It increases the speed at which a player performs dribble moves as they attack on the court. So any badge that makes your dribble moves faster, you guys want to make sure you have. So you guys want to run that on silver. And then bailout on bronze is a really good badge. When you guys accidentally shoot a shot or go up with a dumb dunk or something like that, you guys can pass out of that. So you guys want to make sure you guys have this on bronze. And as you guys can see, we unlocked this tier 3 badge. And what you guys want to do is you want to core handles for days, because it's easier to core this badge than all these other tier 3 badges. So core this badge right here. And then we have 9 badge points available. Then you guys can put your unpluckable on gold or silver. So you guys can put this on silver. And then we have 5 badge points available. Remember, we have +2 that you guys can put on killer combos on bronze or clamp breaker on bronze. You guys can do whatever you guys want with your remaining 5. But this is what I would run for your playmaking badges. And next for your defense, we have 27 badges available to equip. So what you guys want to do is put on box out beast on gold. This just helps improve box out and 5 for good rebounding position. So you guys want to make sure you guys have that, especially if you're running center. This is interchangeable. You guys can adjust it to whatever you're playing. If you're playing small forward and you're not playing the center position, you guys do not need this badge. But I run box out beast on gold. Then I'd go ahead and run chase down artist on Hall of Fame. This is the reason why we win an 88 block. So that's super important. We're gonna get a lot of good chase down blocks on this build. So you guys want to make sure you guys put that on Hall of Fame. And then you guys want to put clamps on silver. This just helps you stay in front of your defender. So I definitely recommend that. And then as you guys see, we unlock a tier 3 badge and we still have 14 badge points available, which is crazy. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to core your anchor badge. It helps you get a lot of blocks and protect the paint. So you guys want to make sure you guys have this badge. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to core this badge, and then you guys have 14 badge points available still. Then you guys want to put on rebound chaser on silver. This just helps you get more rebounds against centers or anybody in general. And then you guys can do whatever you guys want with this last 8. What I did is I put on interceptor on silver, and then as you guys see, we have 4 badge points available. I put 2 on menace and 2 on workhorse. Like I said, this build is super all around. It can literally do everything. So you guys want to make sure you guys run this for your defensive badge setup. All right, man, there y'all go. There is my ultimate 6'9 build, my revamped 6'9 build that can literally do everything. Like I said, if you guys made my other 6'9 build, do not worry, that build is still super good. I use that build still to this day, but this is a new and improved version of that build. But if you guys did enjoy this video, or if you guys do enjoy the build, or if you made the build at all, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like on this video and hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're on this road to 10,000 subscribers, and turn on post notifications if you're new so you never miss a video. And with that being said, man, it's been your boy 3Ball. I'm out, y'all.